First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Home troops right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Price now to return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Lions will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Jameis to throw it. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Winston now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Lions at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Winston. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. It's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
It's complete to Diggs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it... Third down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
37-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Set. Line. Set.
They'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
5-9. Set. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Ready.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Ready. Black, what do that?
They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at the yard shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10. Winston. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Chargers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Lion.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Again, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, And we'll step aside for a moment. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. Now this complete to Pope. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
First and 10.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Chargers 6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Throwing now is Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready. Black 25. Hey, back in.
From the gun, Winston. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, It just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10.
Ready? Let me go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play there for the Lions. 35 yards.
2-yard line.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
380. Run. 380.
Herbert now on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
Line. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And the Chargers are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly...
That one, taken in. Leonard McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's David Collins on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready. Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Second down throw for Jameis. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Ready. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
On second down, Winston. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target.
It's now
and it's going to bring up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Ready. White 25. Wait.
Winston looking to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And the score remains tied at 7.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's Hampton. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, L.A.
First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Hampton. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Branch on the tackle. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 4-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. One more time with Hampton. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Black 22. Where do we go?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Winston to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Lion.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the give, here's Hampton. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Kuna Ford is there to bring him down.
A gain of 4.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, it is 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hampton. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Kylie Williams is there on the stop. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Guys, you got this. Let's win.
Throwing, Herbert. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-point game.
The score.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. A big hole. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
Chargers 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Chargers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Chargers
going on 1st down is Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert who's in need of some attention down there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Los
Here's
Angeles.
1st and 10.
Set. Down. Go. Motion.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more
That is
yards.
catch number 60 for the season.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Chargers.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Lions 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Price now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Sonic. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Lions 1st down. first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Winston to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions have tied it at 17.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Price now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Winston will work out of a pistol. That's right side and into the hands of Tislam. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, it takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Ready?
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike.
First and 10.
It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Ready? Black.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Second down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ready? Ready we go.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Ready? Over.
From the gun, Winston. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Blue ready. Ready to go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
So the key to these third down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home, because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. A give, and here comes Hampton. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. And left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 49-yard
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now Herbert again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. That one is good. And the Chargers will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
To throw is Winston. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. White 25.
Winston looking to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. White, black. What do we go?
Winston. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Winston to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lion. Alert, please.
A tight end in motion now. Now Herbert on the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Herbert to throw on second down. That's complete to Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
36 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. A run, this is Hampton. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
The left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's in. McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Lions 23.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back at
the best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chargers 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set. 380. Set.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Yards on the play.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 46, here's second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Throwing again, Herbert. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Where we go?
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
4-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Ready? Black, put back behind.
We'll go play action. It's Winston. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Green, triple C. Ready? Blue ready. Let's be hot.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit.
19 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
From the gun, Winston. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Second down throw for Jameis. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
On the coverage.
And third down coming up.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, zeros on the clock, and that is how this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.